When you have Adam Schefter breaking NBA news regarding the Toronto Raptors, you know it's worth your while. Yeah! Why? Why? 15 straight W's to the very end.
Oh my goodness, this doesn't feel real.
What is going on, Rosano Nation, Raptors Nation? Welcome back to another Raps Report. I know it's been so long since the last time you've seen me. How's it going, guys? I'm your host, Luca Rosano, and the Raptors, they just made another move. But this caught me by surprise, not who they got, but who broke the news. I mean, I was on Twitter, and I see Adam Schefter, an NFL insider, dropping not a Woj bomb, but a mini bomb. He broke the news of the Raptors signing former Hawks small forward DeAndre Bembry to a 2-year, $4 million deal. So first of all, this has to be one of the top 10 anime crossovers of all time. And second of all, I guess Adam Schefter has some pretty good sources that are linked to the Toronto Raptors. I mean, good job, Shefty. I expected you to talk about tonight's Sunday Night Football game, not the Toronto Raptors, but yeah, we now know that the Raptors have just signed Bembry. And a lot of you guys are probably wondering, who on earth is this guy? Well, he has played 4 seasons with the Atlanta Hawks, and he's coming off a season in which he averaged 5.8 points, 1.9 assists, and 3.5 rebounds in about 21 minutes per game with the Hawks, as he started in 4 games and played in 43 games. So you look at Bembry's game, guys. I'm going to put it point blank for those of you who haven't seen this guy in action. He can't shoot the ball at all. He's going to be a liability for us offensively. But he does have some Rondé Hollis Jefferson type energy. And that's who I believe this guy will replace. Hollis Jefferson, in all likelihood, will not be back with the Raptors, and this is his replacement. He is smaller than Rondé, but he's a much better ball handler and playmaker, which is why Bembry also saw some time at the 2 guard position. He's a natural forward, but he can also play as a guard. So just like that, the Toronto Raptors have added another name to their roster, and now their roster is going to look something like this. So basically, Josh Lewenberg, Raptors TSN reporter, tweeted this, the updated Raptors roster, before the Bembry news broke. So as you can see right here, at the guard position, Raptors are going to have Lowry, Van Vliet, McCaw, Davis, who's on a non-guaranteed contract right now, Thomas, who's partially guaranteed, Flynn, and Harris. They're 2 recent NBA draft picks. And then on the wings, you're going to have Anunoby, Powell, Johnson, Watson, who's on a 2-way contract, and now you can add Bembry to that list of players. And then for our bigs, you're looking at Siakam, Baines, who we just signed, Boucher, who they just re-signed, and Hernandez, who's on a non-guaranteed contract. So, yeah, I mean, just like that, we know what next year's Raptors team is going to look like, because rest assured, if we bring in one more player, it's not going to be a big-time get. It's not going to be an Anthony Davis. It's not going to be a Brandon Ingram. It's not going to be a huge trade that we make. This is the team that the Raptors are going to carry into next season. And I know a lot of you Raptors fans might be surprised, might even be disappointed looking at this team and thinking, how is this team going to compete, and how is this team going to contend for a championship? This team is still going to be very competitive. Don't get it twisted. And I am not shocked or surprised by the lack of moves or the lack of significant moves made by the Toronto Raptors, because I knew this offseason was going to be about bringing back our top priority, and that was Fred VanVleet, which we did. It's not about this offseason. It's going to be about next offseason. This season is going to be about the current players that this Raptors team has and what they can do with more minutes. You're going to have guys like Matt Thomas, Chris Boucher getting more minutes. You're going to have guys like Watson, Bembry getting opportunities to show themselves. You're going to have our draft picks who are going to be on full display right away in Flynn and Harris. So this is a relatively young Raptors team, minus, of course, Kyle Lowry, and they're talented. And we're going to see what this bunch can do for this upcoming season. Is this a championship level team? Probably not. But is this a team that's going to fight hard every single night and still compete in a very competitive Eastern Conference? You better believe it. So I'm going to have more on my overall reaction to the new look Raptors, if you will, in a separate video. But all I wanted to do for this podcast, I'll keep it relatively short, is break the news of DeAndre Bembry coming to the Raptors. And this is basically going to be the Toronto Raptors that we see next season. Like I said, we'll probably maybe see one more move being made, and we still got to find out what's going to happen with Terrence Davis. I think his last court hearing is sometime in December. But yeah, these are basically going to be your 2020-2021 Toronto Raptors. So welcome to the team, DeAndre Bembry. I didn't think he even expected Adam Schefter to break the news. It wasn't Woj, it wasn't Shams, it wasn't Grange, it wasn't no NBA reporter. It was NFL insider Adam Schefter. So again, that was the bigger surprise here than who the Raptors actually got. But I'm excited to see Bembry play. Coming on over from the Hawks, and this will be his second franchise in his career. And like I said, this ultimately signals the end of Rondé Hollis-Jefferson's time with the Toronto Raptors. So best of luck to Jefferson wherever he goes, and welcome aboard Bembry. This is going to be an interesting year, guys, and we're really going to see what the Raptors have for their future, with guys like Van Vliet, Anunoby, and Siakam really going to be, you know, the meat and potatoes of this Raptors core, and seeing what some of these other pieces can do as well. So that's it for me, guys. Just wanted to do a quick pod. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, ring the bell so you stay notified on all the videos that I post. It's been a crazy last 48 hours, especially here on the channel, pumping out as much content as I can. As soon as the Raptors do something else, you better believe I'll have it. So again, please like, sub, share. It does help a ton. Follow me on social media where we can keep the conversation rolling. That's Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And leave your comments down below. Last but not least, let me know what you think of DeAndre Bembry. And also, let me know what you think of this Raptors roster up to date. So yeah, that's it for me. As always, thank you so much for watching. Join as a channel member if you haven't already, because why wouldn't you? And I'll catch you all again in my next podcast. Until next time, be great and stay blessed. Peace.